Rotterdam bevindt zich midden in een culturele transitie. 10 internationale experts uit de culturele sector zijn uitgenodigd om mee te denken over hoe beleid, kunst en gemeenschap elkaar kunnen versterken. Tijdens een 4-daagse werkbezoek verkennen zij samen met de stad hoe we bouwen aan een eerlijk, veerkrachtig en toekomstbestendig cultureel ecosysteem.
What I have learned in my few days here in Rotterdam is that Rotterdam is a culturally vibrant and diverse city. There's so many different communities within the city that bring their culture to the city. That is such a rich melting pot of shared community, which I've found to be amazing.
It's just been really amazing. It's just been so lovely to be with people who really love their community and want to do the very best for their community, who know what their sense of place and sense of belonging is. Yeah, it's been very, very special. I love the architecture. I love the venues that we've been to see. I like the ambience of the city. It's a really lovely space.
It has been such a privilege to connect with the community, to listen to the stories, and to understand the opportunities for growth and development. And as collectively working with the other board members, we've been able to come together and create a series of recommendations that is our hope that will help Rotterdam's arts and cultural sector go to the next level.
Coming from a U.S. perspective, Rotterdam and the Netherlands is extremely fortunate to have the level of public support for culture that they do have here. You know, we don't even have a culture ministry in the United States. We don't have a national cultural policy. So having a national policy that is invested in culture is actually really, really amazing.
In Dutch, they say geweldig, aardig. So it was a very good experience. I've learned such a lot. You know, I made 2 sets of notes, what I've seen and what I can take back home, and also to see how maybe you could do your practice a bit better. But I've got so much respect for the work that is being done by the creatives in the city, for the energy that has gone into the process, and the methodology that you've employed. It's something, there's such a lot that I still need to think about, but it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience.
The one thing I have noticed is as much as there is diversity, there isn't necessarily access for that diversity.
But now, after talking to a lot of people here, we realize there are some structural issues with the way that the culture is formed and consumed here, and also the way that the funding is distributed and opportunities are distributed.
Is it equal for everyone? Is it an inclusive city to which everybody gets a fair chance and a fair opportunity? So are public funds that are allocated for the culture and the creative industries, are they distributed in a fair manner? That's definitely some of the concerns.
It's very clear that the stakeholders and community in Rotterdam are deeply committed to seeing change and are very passionate about the work that we're doing and how we can co-create and co-develop the future of the arts in the community.
Sometimes I believe that we are not conscious enough about this, and to my opinion, it could have a much more central and more important position and role to play, especially nowadays.
And so also for government, my advice was that you can't do all the thinking. We're working into the co-created space, what we call governance. And so we co-create, citizens and government working together to find sustainable solutions.
I wish Rotterdam stay the way it is. It doesn't become one of those international cities that is trying to bring in tourists and, you know, the nomads and all of that just for the economic value of them. I really think that all the ethnic groups here, they have a lot to contribute to the culture, the collective culture, and I hope that they get to sort of build the future culture together.